You guys in here, we lit today. You know what I'm saying? We all warmed up, except for one person, but they gonna come out of their ice and they shell very soon. We got some big things for y'all. Also, check out the YouTube. If you haven't checked out the YouTube, check out the TikTok. TikTok is going crazy. We just dropped, no, we about to drop another tier list. By the time y'all hear this episode, hopefully that tier list can be ready. It all depends up to these guys. They gotta send me their shit. But that's besides the point. Keep going crazy with the audio. Keep checking out the shorts. We love y'all, man. The merch is coming very, very, very soon. You feel what I'm saying? All right, so we here with you guys, Denzel,
You're
Devin,
So
Terrell,
Yo,
and our guest, Desi, from the last episode.
Hey y'all.
Hey, okay. How y'all boys feeling today? How y'all feeling?
go ahead, Denzel, kick us off, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. You know, it's a new week. You know what I'm saying? New week to build stuff. You know, just living the dream. I'm about to read a good book that I ordered. I'm not gonna go too much into detail of it because I don't know the contents of the book, but we gonna see.
We're gonna
That's
see we're gonna see another change of heart. You're gonna get a change of heart episode, part 2.
It's gonna be the heart part 2.
Facts.
Change your heart part 2.
And then we can have an episode after that called The Haters. But yeah.
The haters.
Yeah. We can have Rod and Terrell just sitting in the background looking at me with this.
That's the problem with society. All y'all bum asses think y'all got some fucking haters. Fuck out of here, man. I'm great, man. I'm great. I took over his whole fucking mental health check. I took that shit right the fuck over. Hijacked that shit. I'm great, man. We good, man. You see the dog got the cone on his head. He's feeling a little bit better. So, hey, Devin, how you feeling? Because you looking lackluster right now. My boy need a spit shine.
be functioning in about 30 minutes, bro. I'm out of it. What's up, Raw? How you feeling?
Good, bro. Yesterday I was kind of ass. I ain't gonna hold you. Yesterday I was feeling kind of melancholic. I mean, very somber. You know what I'm saying? Very depressed as fuck yesterday. I ain't gonna lie, man. This whole video game shit, the streaming shit might be dead for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. This shit might be chopped. I feel like I was grinding for no reason because now that I'm here, it's like I don't fuck with these games no more. Like I really don't. I don't know if I'm just in a rut right now, or I don't know if I'm maturing. I don't know if I'm getting older. It's just ass. Like I'm really not. Oh shit. Well, Desi got clapped, but I'm just really not fucking with it. So I'm trying to get back into my content creation bag. You're gonna see little snippets from this and the actual video, which is gonna be cool. So check out my channel, please. It's got 20 subs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's growing. I don't really promote it as much as my gaming channel, but I need to focus more on like my real life shit and my growth, and I think that will make me happier as a person, like happier overall. So that's what I'm working on right now. I got some shit. I'm also trying to take more pictures. You know what I'm saying? I put on a fit today, like, and I feel like my style is pretty unique to like everybody else's. Like I mean, some niggas in here will argue that I'm basic, but or maybe one nigga in here will argue that I'm basic, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the way I put together colors and patterns, like, is so odd sometimes. It's like abstract, but colors they work. Like the colors that I put together work. So I'm trying to take more pictures. I feel like I'm a little bit photogenic. So
Why you lying? Why you lying? Why you lying?
Don't beat around the bush now. Who you talk about?
Who you talking about? Who's that one nigga? Who that one nigga? Is it a name?
I don't know. Somebody look kind of hype right now. Really hype.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what's not basic about your fits?
What's the name of that book? What's not basic about that book? And the author of that book.
That book is different. Like,
oh, I thought you said you didn't know the contents of it. So we going back on our word now. So we got a liar in this bitch. I ain't gonna say who. Hold on now.
Okay. Since Rod and Terrell go bring it up anyway, I'm gonna tell you the name of the book that I ordered.
Who said I was gonna bring it up? Yeah. I'm vibing right now.
Nah. I got my peep. What are you talking about?
Y'all reaching. But the name of the book, y'all, is called Why Women Deserve Less by Myron Gaines. I'm gonna read it. Let's see what it's about.
Off the title alone, that shit sounds like some hot ass.
You see, you judging a book by its cover. You don't know what's in that book.
I know the guy who made the book.
I ain't judge you though.
You said what?
So, well, no, Terrell's right. Terrell's right. Actually, get your shit off. Finish your point. That's a valid point.
What?
No, Terrell.
All right, bro. I know the person. I know the person who wrote the book, so I know it's about to be some bullshit. I'd rather you read a Kevin Samuels book. At least he'll preach sometimes. Myron is just all straight bullshit.
Yeah.
Easy to digest. The top 50% of men, like, who gives a fuck?
That man
Anyways,
Myron got bread. That man's a multimillionaire.
Okay, and
I mean,
that doesn't.
he doing something right.
That doesn't give him no valid points or nothing. You could be a millionaire and be a dumbass. Look at Donald Trump.
I mean, but he earned his shit though. Donald Trump got his shit from his dad.
Donald Trump's a billionaire.
It's
he got that
money.
shit from his
Money
dad.
don't make you more right or more wrong. You still a bot with bot opinions.
But
with money,
he
Just
built
make you
himself
more
up.
of who you are.
He built
That's
himself
what money
up.
does. So if you're a generous
Wait.
person with money, it's not like you're not gonna be generous no more. You're gonna be more of whoever you are deep down inside.
Yeah.
It brings out true nature. So that's all I gotta add to
Amplifies.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I have to add to that. So whoever you are,
I'd rather you read Andrew Tate, an Andrew Tate book.
Andrew Tate book. That book.
He has some valid points too.
That book gonna have some bullshit in it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Is it? I'm not
Get
agreeing
some
with
open-ended ass.
all
He
his points.
gonna get some open-ended ass answers, like someone I know
Let me ask you a question.
that's dripped up.
Do you like sparkling water?
No, man, I don't drink no fucking
Nah, I
water
fuck
with
with
bubbles
sparkling.
in it.
I'm talking to Denzel. I'm not talking.
Yeah. I drank like 2 bottles like the other day.
What color is your Bugatti then?
Specify your
sparkling
shit.
water?
Yeah, I drink sparkling water.
Sparkling
It's
water.
remember I don't drink soda like that. If I do drink soda, it's just diet.
Water
Zero
with
sugar
bubbles.
soda.
That shit arguably is probably worse than you than regular soda.
Nah,
Like,
that's,
what the fuck? What is in sparkling water? What, like,
It's
is this just
sparkling
carbonated water?
this is
It's
carbonated water.
Carbonated water.
Carbonated water.
So
Water
what
with air.
the shit don't have flavor?
No, you get the one. What's that green bottle? What's that shit called?
Ones,
Perrier, that nasty ass shit.
Sriracha?
Not Perrier. It's not the Perrier. It's the other one.
Sriracha?
I think it's the one from bottled in Italy. The Italy sparkling water. You know the one in the green bottle, and they got like a little.
Chico?
Yeah, that shit. That shit,
That
guys.
shit's good.
That mineral
Chico.
mineral water. They call it mineral water, whatever. But it's actually.
I'm gonna break it down to you like this: the water we're drinking is not really the world water. If we want to get deep, the water we're supposed to be drinking is supposed to literally taste like fruit. That's what's
It's
mineral
H3O.
water.
H3.
H3O.
Yeah, the water we're drinking right now is like not really the real water we're supposed to be drinking. It's
Yes.
supposed to taste like
H2O.
mineral water.
Say it again. Desi? Say it again.
I said it's called H3O.
God damn. So I heard it. So I said it's cold, but then at the end it started getting kind of choppy. Like your audio.
H3O. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we heard you get it right there.
That last part was good. This man Terrell done fell out his chair.
It's Terrell.
It's
No, no.
He gets spliffed. Where he at?
Bro's on the ground.
That man with mercy. Topping you off.
My fault, y'all.
They come back and immediately lose. Oh my god.
Anyway,
The audio listeners don't know
moving-
what the fuck is happening. Hey, check. Watch the video. Watch the video for context. I gotta see what happened.
Moving
That's
forward,
real
man.
funny.
I'm leaving all
man.
that shit in.
Oh my god. Moving forward, bro. Moving forward. Should we go into the video that Rob put in the chat, or should we go with the John Morant situation? Or the video I put in the chat? My fault.
Zal Morant?
Yeah. Let's start with John Morant. We'll save the meat and potatoes of the episode for later. The guy with the 7 baby mamas at 27.
Yeah.
John Morant, man. If y'all didn't fucking know, man, plays for the Grizzlies, the Memphis Grizzlies, point guard. Really, really high potential basketball player, man. Had a lot of shit going for him. He did some good shit. Like some of his good shit was getting some light, but I don't know what happened. Motherfucker started playing around with that street life. What was it? Aiming lasers at the Pacers bus. Motherfucker had a gun on Instagram Live in the strip club. And Shannon Sharp and what's his name? Skip Bayless. Talking shit on him, talking about he's not about that life and blah, blah, blah. That's what a lot of people are saying about Ja Morant. He grew up in the suburbs and all this shit, and now he's trying to dabble in that
kind of
street life.
true. Yeah, it's like when you. I was talking about that earlier. It's basically like when you have something going so good and you just want to portray something that you're not. It's like, bro, you came from a good family. You came from a mother and father that's still married to this day. Good parents, good school. I think it was a private school.
Yeah.
Besides the point, you come from a good, loving family, and you make it to the league, and then you just want to portray a thug. I don't get it. You're already making millions. You're already damn near outpacing everybody in your class, and you're a superstar. So you can't really be getting caught doing stupid shit like this.
Reminds me of that Eminem bar. Clarence parents had a real good marriage.
I'm dead, bro.
It's just like you're basically ruining your future. Everything you worked up, sun up to sundown, is basically going to be gone because you chose to be dumbass.
For what?
So,
Facts.
and no, yeah, for what? For literally no reason. I can't wrap my head.
But who want to do that? Like, why get all this money, right? You get all this money. Why the fuck you want to be in this? You want to be a hood nigga now? Like, that's so backwards.
For real.
Just kind of make it out the streets.
Like, you went through college, years of college to get to the NBA. Then you get to the NBA, making millions of dollars. Don't even have to play. Like, you be on the bench and still make millions of dollars. You know, dumbass want to be a hood nigga. Like, for what? What you gonna accomplish? Like, you gonna get robbed? What the fuck you doing in the trenches for?
It's just not cool, bro.
Man, moving like a rapper.
He really
I'm not
want
gonna lie, I
to be
can't
NBA.
respect Ja because I thought he was different, bro. Like I used to see him do the gritty and shit, like to the when he was going to the locker room after the games.
He
Bro,
was
look at
definitely
this
doing the
man.
gritty.
Huh?
He was definitely doing the gritty.
Yeah, he was definitely hitting that shit, and I was like,
gonna be-
okay, Ja got some. Ja,
He gonna be
Ja look
NBA
like he
for
like to
real.
have fun. But
NBA.
this motherfucker flashing his gun, like wearing like flashy ass grills and shit, like it's like, bruh. Like, why are you trying to glorify that culture? Like,
Man,
not
man.
the grills. The grills is different.
He held
That's
that
like
shit
more
up like
hip-hop.
this. He was like,
Yeah, he held that shit up like that. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Where he held up like that?
His
Gun.
gun.
his gun.
His gun.
He really,
By the magazine? He held it by the
By-
magazine?
no, he held it by like the slide lock, like the back of
Yeah.
the slide, like this.
Yeah.
Held
Like
that
the gun
shit
is
up
like
that.
this. Like this is the barrel right here,
Mhm.
and this is where what the trigger would be. He held it like this. I was like, what are you doing? Like, he just
On IG
Damn, put it
Live,
down.
like,
what are you doing? Like, okay, like niggas act like that's I don't know $100,000. Like they act like that's a treasure. Like you went to Egypt and dug that shit up or something. Like you got
Facts.
a block of gold. Like okay, bitch, and what?
facts.
Don't understand what's going on with that young man, but you need to tighten shit up, bro. 'Cause this is serious trouble now because more allegations have come out. Bro, they're saying bro had the pistol on the plane,
Oh yeah,
in
on
the
team
locker
plane.
room, and the team
Yeah.
playing in the locker room at the club. That's already 3 violations already, and they say he could be facing up to 50 game suspension or like literally just out the NBA forever.
That's like the fucking rest of the season. For real.
Yeah.
We already halfway through this shit.
It doesn't make sense. Like, was he flexing for a friend? Does he have like a complex? Like, was he
I don't
flexing
know.
for some
Oh, that
women?
man is Zalman, right?
And motherfuckers really defending him though. Like, yeah, that's his lifestyle, blah blah. But it's like
Who would defend this
when
man,
you
bro?
when you start doing that shit and you have as an NBA player, as like a person in like the media, like the public eye, you do all this dumbass shit and you shooting yourself in the foot with sponsorships, with brand deals, like, and you got little kids looking up to you because it's NBA. It's NBA. It's not like some rapper shit. Like this is the NBA. Like motherfucking kids watch this shit. They want to be like the players. They cop the shoes, all that shit. See that shit in Foot Locker all the time. You got the LeBron James shoes. You got the
Yep.
LeBrons. You got the Jordans. You got the KDs. It's like, I don't know, man. Ja Morant, he really not
Ain't
about
it.
that life though. Motherfuckers really did their homework on his shit.
Yeah, bro, definitely a private school ass dude. So I don't know why bro flexing like that, but he need to stop that shit before he get a rude awakening. Well, this ain't the rude awakening is coming, so
It's a persona issue, bro. Like personality. Like He just, I don't know. I guess he
got
wanted. I guess he thinks this shit is cool. How old is he? Wait, 26, 27?
He was only like
He's like
20,
22 or 23.
22.
Yeah, he's young.
22.
Yeah, he's young.
Why do I think he's older than that? But yeah, that's absolutely insane, man. A 22. He's really just doing this shit because he thinks it's cool. He got this bread. He trying to like, no, bro, stop. You're not like that. And even if
I've
you are
seen
like
one of
that,
his-
still stop. It's not cool. Bro.
I seen one of his tweets. No, bro's not like that. He's not valid. But I seen one of his tweets. Somebody was saying something to him, and he was like, "It's free to feel how these hollows feel," or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, what you know about hollows? Like, come on now. Bro went to a private school with a loving mother and father, still married to this day. What are you doing? And they probably just shaking their head too.
Facts. The only thing that's hollow is them desks in that private school. Like, shut your ass up, bro. You're not impressing
real
nobody.
shit.
You just look goofy, man.
You know it's hollow. That mind,
that,
that mind is hollow. That brain is hollow right now.
Facts.
Shit, that contract finna be hollow too.
Yeah.
Pocket's
His
about to be
locker- his
hollow.
locker-
He
yeah,
got
yeah.
Sponsorships gonna be hollow.
Mm-hmm.
The sponsorships, and then tripping.
And then
He
he,
has so much
beat up a
potential,
17-year-old too.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
that was my guy, bro.
So much
That's
potential
so
to
wild,
be like
bro.
a top point guard for real, because nobody was dunking like Ja.
Give me
Ja
his
is-
contract. Give me that
Yeah.
shit. I'll be a super NBA fucking star. With that,
Ja out here jumping at the gym for real.
Bro was literally slamming
Like,
on
god
shit.
damn.
Yeah.
And now he about to be out the league.
Over
trying to
some
be,
That
dumbass
man
shit.
gonna have a bunch of terrible documentaries put out
Man's trying to be
about him when that
4K Trey.
happens.
4K
Everybody gonna be
Trey's
making bread
off.
off his downfall.
Mm-hmm. Shit, man. Hey, when more shit comes out about Ja Morant, man, you know, we'll wrap on it because it's definitely kind of interesting. I don't think we have seen something like this in the NBA.
Hopefully, you don't end
I
up on
mean,
Jeremy High Roller.
Gilbert
bad
goofy
context.
ass. Mr. Arenas, that man's goofy, but it's not in the same context. Having his his pistol in the locker room and fucking having coke in his sock, or whoever had coke in their sock. I don't know.
They had
but I
coke in
heard-
their sock.
Yeah, bro. Coke was a big thing back in the 90s and 80s.
I don't even remember who that
I mean,
was.
crack.
It was
Well, crack and coke is
Especially,
the same thing. So.
well, I know that, but especially like in the
it's not
NBA,
really the
these
same.
players used to shoot that shit up, snort that shit
I
up.
think you smoke crack. I think you
Snort
snort
crack.
coke. You smoke
Yeah,
It's
crack.
the
coke.
same
snort
thing.
coke.
It's just the same thing. It's just hardened. That's all it is, bro.
How you know this?
Is it now? Yeah, is it? How you know, nigga?
He listens to Playboy Cardi.
Come on now, bro.
Stop.
So what's the difference for real?
Yo, you just,
The difference is crack is hardened. It's literally just crack. It's hardened cocaine. They just leave it out or they freeze it and just bring bro. And then cocaine, like coke, they just chop it up, snort it, the whole nine.
So I think coke is a lot more pure. I'm gonna actually look this shit up. So since cocaine is a hydrochloride salt in its powdered form, right?
Mhm.
Crack cocaine is derived from powdered cocaine by combining it with water and another substance, usually baking soda. So it's a
Baking
sodium
soda.
bicarbonate.
Yeah, you can literally make crack in the house.
Baking soda. I got
baking soda.
Oh, that's
I got
terrible,
baking
bro.
soda.
Okay? You can literally make that shit right now.
Interesting.
So it says once it's boiled, yeah. So like once you have it, you can boil it, and then
Hey,
once it
just-
gets cooled, you break that shit.
Okay,
Oh,
just a trap
hell
house.
nah.
Just a trap house.
I know, right?
Flipping bricks.
Just the trap house.
No, I'm
That's
dead.
funny as fuck.
You know, my science teacher, my chemistry teacher, actually told me that she could make crack. She was like, "Yeah, I can make cocaine." It's like I'm not gonna do it though, but I know how
What the
to.
fuck?
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, no,
okay,
yeah.
like, weird flex, but you got it.
All right.
Goofy ass, Miss Kaufman,
Yeah,
weird
she
ass.
Definitely making some crack.
Yes. I'm fucking sick.
When
bro.
times
You can
get hard,
inject- You can
times
inject
get hard,
coke.
you gotta
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
You
you
can
can.
inject coke. Well, let me show
Oh
you.
my, yeah.
Shouldn't be doing that, though.
Yeah, that shit's wild. You can
Nah.
inject it, smoke it, snort it.
This shit turned into
Actually, you
the
just
future.
the rest
it
of
says,
it. Just the recipe.
it says snort and inject, but
Mhm.
crack they smoke it.
whipping the brick.
That's just crazy. Yeah,
one
okay.
brick, half a brick, quarter brick.
Whole brick.
Hey,
Hey, Quarter pound, half a pound, whole pound. Okay.
Hey.
I'm dead,
Yeah.
bro. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this episode because Rod said he was about to cook. So I want to see this shit about to piss me off. The video I sent the guys. It is a video of this guy on TikTok pretty much rapping his ass off. He is 27 with 7 baby mamas, and he says that he doesn't use condoms. Well, the first video said he said he didn't use no condoms, use no protection. He just has sex with women, and he doesn't want no kids. If I'm missing something, chime in because I vaguely remember the video now. I sent that shit
That's accurate.
4 or 5 days ago.
You want a second to watch it again?
I wish you could play it on the shit like on the
can.
podcast so motherfuckers can hear it.
You
can.
can.
We can?
can.
How the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
play
display capture
It's-
and then just go
It's
over
one of the
YouTube.
suggested activities. is
Oh,
YouTube.
on YouTube. Hold on.
No, it's literally right here with the rocket. If you have like Nitro, you can see it right here.
Hold
Like
on.
the games you used to play.
Yeah, hold on now. Wait a second.
There
Yeah,
we
just
go.
hit join activity and then
I forgot. I don't know the name of this video though.
Just type in man has hold on.
I can pull it up. Yeah, you can share your screen.
Is it 7 baby mamas?
Yeah, seven baby mamas.
Here it
Let me
is.
see. You got it?
This is it right here. ain't
Oh,
it?
shit, he got it. Damn. Man, skip ahead. Does she even play the video? Oh, she does.
It's not letting me fast forward it.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. Oh look, there it is. Hold on. Back up, Terrell.
Y'all hear it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Protection. But I always tell
You want me to go back, Denzel?
these women that I got
No, you got
pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied, because I don't really know why you trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids. I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now for the past, do not want. And I don't give a what nobody think about it. You're not gonna force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that gonna have to carry a baby for 9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with. Because you're gonna be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children? Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat. I won't. He don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a f. You ain't gonna force these children on me when I told you I ain't want them. Yeah, I can offer to pay for abortion, but at what point can I force a woman to go get an abortion? I cannot. A woman say, my body, my choice, but I say, it's my life, my choice. Before y'all try to stitch this and be like, black man this, black man that, I don't give a f. I really don't. He don't.
Well, can we just?
All right. We good off of that. And the activity.
What you said? What you said, Denzel?
That man said, I don't give a f-.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Yeah.
said it sound like this book. I thought this is what you said.
Oh, this man here. Y'all really on my book.
But yeah, man, there you go, man. That was his bullshit rant. But it's just like he glazes over the fact that I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And it's like, bro, like how goofy does that sound? Like for real, like you 27 with 7 different baby mamas, and he says he doesn't want to take accountability or whatever. Like it's like, bro, if you don't use condoms, you just as bad as the woman that you trying to, that trying to pin the baby on you. It's just like, bro, like you can't act this fucking reckless. Like you cannot do this shit and then expect not to give a fuck. Like, okay, then deal with that fucking child support when that shit be texting on that check. Your check gonna be bare minimum. But the example I was using with Denzel when we were talking about this a couple days ago, I was like, I can say right now, I can get in my car and be like, I want to get in a car accident today. But if I don't wear a seatbelt, I'm driving 100 miles an hour, what the fuck else do I expect to happen? So if you're using no condoms and you're not pulling out, you're not doing none of the precautions, expect to have babies. Like straight up. What is we talking about here? I don't even see how people could really defend this man. But here goes Rod. Let him cook.
Now with your dumb ass, I agree with you, goofy ass little boy. But let me play devil's advocate and try to, I don't know, just materialize a fucking argument. Because I definitely disagree with this goofy ass, stupid ass, irresponsible ass, fucking irrelevant ass dude. But so if he told the women that he doesn't want kids, and they still lay down with him, and they do what they do, like why is it his responsibility to take care of him if he did tell them that he didn't want them?
Hey man, it takes 2 to tango, right?
True. Go ahead.
If you having sex, really they both at fault, for real. Like the woman that slept with him and all that shit, they both at fault. But for him to not take, like why have sex like that if you don't want no kids? Why not just get a vasectomy if you don't want to have any kids?
So I watched another video after that, and he said that he literally just found out today what a vasectomy was. The day that he posted that video, because that's what I put in the chat. He's like, I just found out what that shit was, but I'm not doing it. People are saying that like a vasectomy is irreversible. Yeah, it is, but it's a bad job. It's something that's very hard to do, and it's only like a 30% success rate. You can't just cauterize some like your fucking. I don't know exactly how the shit works, but you can't cauterize the area. Make it so that you can't produce kids anymore, and then just like, yeah, I'm just gonna put the shit back. Like, no, it doesn't fucking work like that. You think you could burn some fucking wires and just put the wires back together? No, like it's not that simple. But like he said, like he probably doesn't want to go through with the procedure. It's probably costly. It might be expensive. I don't know. I've never researched a vasectomy because I definitely want kids. But it's like
I think I figured it out. It's like 1K.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not too bad. I mean, to never have to pay for Plan Bs or abortions, God forbid.
Or the kids or the child support or
yeah.
Can you even
But if you got 1K, go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Or pull out or use condoms or whatever other measure you want to take.
That's what pisses me off. Like he said,
would a 20-year-old want to get a vasectomy though?
He's 27. He's damn near 30, but he doesn't want any
30-year-old, like that's something that you probably get when you're like 45, 50.
Yeah, once you're done, you throw it down.
Abortion though.
Say it again.
Yeah,
he did. Yeah, God damn. God. It's not like you talking at 3 times the speed. Let's see. Are you on the same like? Well, I don't know what you were using before, but like mic or headset or whatever.
Yeah, I'm back on my computer.
Are you downloading anything? Like an update or I don't know. That's really all I can think about. Like any software updates, or is there anything running in the background? Because it's kind of like messing with your audio. Like the end is like choppy. What is man snacking on? You eat some fries?
Wingstop.
It's making me hungry.
He said Wingstop.
Say what, Devin?
Shout out to Giuseppe.
Somebody's making me hungry.
Time fast.
Waiting. Huh?
I
Sounded
want to sit
fast.
here and I'm dead. I'm leaving all this in the audio. I don't give a fuck. Y'all have to listen to this bullshit.
Go eat that food, Terrell.
Yeah.
I want to wait on Desi, but
certain-
I do want to get my
certain-
shit off before I lose it. I'm not
Sure.
that good at holding on to arguments when
Go ahead, get your shit
I'm
off.
speaking about them. All right, so shit, I just lost it. Goddamn. Okay, oh yeah, basically he said that he offers to pay for the fucking abortions.
Mhm.
He offers to pay for them. And the plan B is, well, first of all, like the plan B is not gonna work by the time it's like it's time for you to get an abortion. Like the plan B is not gonna fucking work. It's just out the fucking window. So
I think you got like 3 days to do that.
yeah, you do. So your dumbass probably slept with them, and I'm pretty sure he's not telling them like, "Hey, I don't want kids" in the beginning, because who is just gonna be like, "Listen, I don't want kids, but I'm gonna go in raw, and I'm not gonna pull out." Who the fuck is doing that?
Bro's a demon.
Facts.
Let's be real. And first of all, not only is it irresponsible because of what could happen, the babies, it's also dirty as fuck. Like you having just raw, unprotected sex. You had it with 7 women already. Like that's nasty, and you're not pulling out.
I
My
agree.
thing,
on, bro.
I agree 100%.
That's dirty as fuck, bro.
I agree.
My thing about this is, why are you going around sleeping and having sex with multiple women like that on the course, and then you're not pulling out? You're not taking any precautionaries, like Terrell said. You're just laying pipe, literally, for no reason. Like, bro, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna pay for the abortion." And
This shit came up
I
at the
get
bottom
plan
of
B.
my
You hear
shit.
me now?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah.
hear you.
Okay, it
Is
was
it,
my,
is it,
You said it was what?
Yeah.
my laptop. I got back
Okay.
on.
Bet.
No, it's just like irresponsible, bro. Like you literally just being a menace to society at this point, bro. Like you ain't taking no precautionaries. You basically just one night stand these 7 women. I'm not pulling out. Good luck. That's basically what he's saying. And
Facts.
like, bro, anybody with a real common sense or any person that has a fucking brain would know that this guy's a fucking dickhead. It's just simple.
Facts.
There's nothing to debate. There's nothing to debate. There's no
I
saving him.
agree.
There's no saving him. There's nothing to debate, bro. Anybody with a common fucking brain would this guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he
Facts.
is. He is.
I ain't gonna lie. He probably gonna have an 8th baby mama within another 5 years at
That
least.
child
Like, he's
support
gonna have
be
another one.
hitting
It's gonna
real
happen
good on his
again.
ass.
Like, cause right now he got 7. I'm pretty sure he gonna have like 3 more in him.
His ass gonna be on TV, and he gonna have 8 bills of child support, and that shit gonna be 3 times his check.
We ain't
So
gonna be able to afford a
Motherfucker
TV
gonna be in
dinner
the
at
negative.
Kroger.
Yeah,
gonna be able to afford that
Cause
shit.
bro didn't even know what a vasectomy was. So I'm already about to cook. I'm already cooking that intelligence in that brain already.
bro, he's not smart. You can tell by the way he talks. He's not
yeah.
fucking smart.
They know how to pick them. That's all I'm gonna say.
We
Man,
tried
no
to minimize the
intelligence.
situation, talking about it took no effort to get these women.
Yeah, that's what he said. I was about to say that. I was like, he said it was vulnerable girls, so they knew.
That shit
Idiot,
crazy,
bro. And ruining lives for fucking what? Like you're
Yeah.
taking advantage of people too.
Yeah,
Like how can you fucking sleep at night doing that shit? That shit is so corny to me, bro.
7 girls in a row.
That is so fucking corny.
Band together. They all get that paperwork. Just slam that shit on the desk. All 7 of us versus one of you.
His job is gonna start
Jump
keeping his checks.
ass.
They're gonna find him, bro. Like he's going viral. They're talking about he's saying that they've been trying to reach him for years. He's like,
Now they
absolutely
definitely
not.
about
Like,
to find your ass right off that TikTok.
Facts. Facts.
Dummy.
Good
I hope they
shit.
do.
All they gotta do is trace his phone and his account where he's posting the videos from, and then done
That's
for.
just gonna come through, and I'm not sure what the law says, but that's just gonna
And
come through too.
they could use that as evidence to get the money from him for the child support.
Exactly.
Dumbass.
Maximum
The
amount.
judge is not.
He's not smart. He's not.
He's
not,
cooked. He's
Gotta-
cooked.
he's
It's over
dumb.
for him.
Yeah, definitely.
He's
dumb.
chalked,
Yeah.
bro.
I don't know how he made it this
Man
far.
just
got
ruined his shit.
Hey man, on Ja Morant timing, I ain't even gonna hold y'all.
Smoking on that bozo pack.
Smoking on
Smoking
that
on
Zod.
that check.
That man ain't gonna be able to afford a TV dinner out of Kroger by the time they doing his ass.
For real.
Facts.
Nah, that man gonna be in the negatives. What you mean?
Yeah.
Always.
They're gonna be infinitely
Overdraft.
negative. He's gonna be using credit cards to pay for his shit.
They
And I
definitely gonna
don't
have to
feel
flip
bad
that
for him.
brick.
I don't feel bad for him at all. Cause like
Nah,
y'all, do y'all understand that like not only is he ruining the kids, or ruining the women that he slept with because they were vulnerable, didn't take anything to get him. He took advantage of the girls. he's probably ruining their relationship with the rest of their family members, or like whatever little relationship they have. Because if they was vulnerable like that and easy to take advantage of, then they probably don't have a good relationship or foundation to begin with. Then there's kids growing up with no fathers, and women that are vulnerable that probably aren't in a stable place to raise a child like by themselves. And 7 of the motherfuckers. And then who knows, when the kids grow up, we don't know they're gonna be resilient kids. We don't know how they're gonna grow up, what their basis is gonna be for a stable household or a father figure. They gonna ruin lives too. They probably gonna do the same fucking shit. Yeah. Or just hold hatred, just harbor hatred in their heart for this man because he's just ignorant.
It's a cycle.
Yeah, right. Cycle. And he just created 7 fucking new ones, ruined 7 new ones, 7 families, made 7 lives hard. Probably put 7 different people in tight situations with finances. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, your ass should be in jail for real. Like, this shit is not cool and it's not fucking funny. You're a fucking serial impregnator, bruh. Like, this shit is like, how? Like, I don't understand like how there's fucking men like this. Like, this is the reason why we have such a bad reputation now. Like, how can you do this shit and then record yourself doing this shit like it's so fucking noble? Like, I'm right. Bro, how? Like, there's literally no pro to what you said. Yeah, women should be more responsible with who they lay with, but you just said that they were fucking vulnerable, so that means that you took advantage of them.
Facts.
That's so fucking dumb. And then you didn't use the condom and you didn't pull out. So you know what the consequences are.
Exactly. Cold-hearted.
That shit is a shame.
The world we live in today, bro.
He's a fucking disgrace. Absolutely despicable.
No, that's crazy.
Like, I want to know what his background is like. Like, I want to know if his dad or his parents are the picture.
It's probably not that.
Probably had the same. Probably his dad
it's
probably did the same
cycle,
thing to him, bro. I mean,
cycle.
Yeah.
No, bro. That's dead.
He got that beard though. He got what he needs though.
Let that shit happen to my daughter. I ain't gonna lie. I'm wearing an orange jumpsuit. Not gonna hold y'all. I'm be rocking that shit for a few years. I am not gonna hold y'all.
Stepping on shit. Right. Certified stepper.
Not the forensic files.
Bro, we gotta teach a lesson, bro. Like, and apparently talking to this man is not gonna get through to him because he's got enough bravado to go on TikTok and make a viral fucking TikTok about this and rant on it like he's correct. This man needs help. He needs therapy and maybe some hands and feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, he
definitely need them hands. And we're not talking about help.
I'm dead, bro.
Talking about a 6-piece, no biscuit.
Yeah, no drink. Fuck wrong with him.
No drink either. No Popeyes biscuits, no drink. Just 6-piece. Straight up.
Nah, 6-piece with a Popeyes biscuit, no water.
Oh, we can just give him 6 Popeyes biscuits with no water.
No water.
That's
6 piece. You hungry? There you go.
6 Popeyes biscuits, fresh out the oven, no water.
That's murder for real. That's a murder weapon.
That's the perfect murder for
That's torture.
You're adding on to you're not only being a detriment to society, but to your culture as well. And then you're protruding the whole black persona about black men this, black men that. You're literally protruding that shit, bro. And then on top of that, you're adding to the cycle. And those kids are gonna be another father's child statistic. Now we don't know what those kids are gonna be like in the future. They might just continue to do the same thing when they find out. And it's just like the cycle keeps on continuing because we have dumb mofos like this who just literally just don't care about anything in life. Oh yeah, I took advantage of it. What are you gonna do? You even said it on camera. So you just literally just framed yourself. That's a whole ass case. That's a whole 7 cases.
This shit can't be legal. Like, it cannot be legal.
They gonna get his ass. Stupid.
Or either that or some warts gonna stop popping up on his shit. So
I'm dead, bro.
And one of them gonna happen. Hey man, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for the women. Like, very sorry for y'all.
Facts.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna lie. That's terrible.
And as a member of the African American community, I do not claim this man. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Y'all can have
expunge him.
I'm tired of this reputation. Like, I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of, like, every time I see somebody going viral, it's like, and it, like, they're African American, it'd be of some stupid ass take or some negative ass take.
Yeah.
That is just so sad, bro. That shit's so ignorant. That shit's almost comical, like how bad that is. Cause like, even like I said, the most the most valid thing he said is that they should be more responsible. But it's like you're not teaching them the lesson. Like you're being the villain here. Like you're not saying that like, hey, like I could really just ruin things for you. That's not how you do it. That's not how you teach someone a positive lesson. Like what are they gonna take from that? They just gonna hold. What's up? Go ahead.
I mean, like I get what you're saying too, but you gotta look at like where he was raised, and he might be a product of his environment. Bro, probably raised in the projects, and got nothing to look up for. You know, get drunk on a Saturday night as soon as he gets his paycheck on Friday. Oh, I ain't got shit to do. I got all this money. I'm about to go hit up a couple of girls. You know, things happen, and I'll pay for the abortion. Though. Maybe you good. You live. That's exactly what happened. That's a typical
Working
hood
at
nigga Friday.
Walgreens, that's exactly what they do.
Typical hood nigga Friday. Motherfuckers get paid on Friday. Go crazy. Buy a bottle
The
of
same
Moet.
dudes come in on Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
Buy 2 Plan Bs to be extra sure, I guess.
Yep.
I'm dead, bro.
Moet,
$100+
Hennessy. Easy.
100
I might
plus.
do that
Shit
shit.
should not cost that much.
Yeah, because
$53.
Yeah, they're like 50.
$53.
They're $50.
Yeah, $50 plus taxes. 53. Yeah. Yep.
It's $60.
Well, usually when I buy them shits, they don't be taxed. God damn, that's crazy.
Well, over here it's 50.
The
When
real
I-
one is 60. The off brand is probably around 50. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember when I bought it, it was like 40 something. It was like $46.99 or some shit like that. But it wasn't taxed, which I think is interesting. So
Well, it is
Yeah.
over here. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
It's
that's this
taxed.
shit.
yeah.
They tax
How
it
much
on
tax
that
y'all
money.
got? Is 7% for y'all or what?
7.25%.
God damn.
Messed up. Yeah, Plan B's over here is like 45.
Oh, yeah. Someone up here.
Yeah, Plan B's over here is 45.
Oh, crazy in Houston then.
Yeah, I'm
We
trying
got
my
no state
best to be
tax, dude.
responsible, bro.
Facts.
That shit's
No
wild.
tax.
So what else you got, bro? To switch gears.
The last question I got for y'all is:
Oh.
money the root of all evil?
Yes.
Yes.
Do y'all believe that?
And I have
And
another
why?
thing to add on to after that. After this one.
Go ahead.
Basically, since the beginning of time, man has always been, you know, we fight over shit, we build over shit. Back to the ancient times, it's like when you think of money, it's what makes the world go around. Sadly, I mean, we can't operate without money. I mean, it sucks. Yeah, I know, but we need money to, buy goods from each other, conversate, acquire different things, different skills, different skill sets, all this, etc. So when you look at why people do these ignorant and blissful things online, or just straight up just do some psychotic stuff, it's most likely over a girl or it's probably money. So it's like money is the root of all evil. I'm not gonna say it's directly the cause of all evil, but it's like the number one primary candidate because like most of the time when people do stupid shit, it's over some damn money. So if we didn't have money and we didn't have like to live like that, I think things would be a little different. But like everybody's just trying to get a paycheck at the end of the day because, like it or not, I think about 75% of the world is living paycheck to paycheck, or 75% of America is living paycheck to paycheck. So it's like do with that you must. So motherfuckers is hungry.
But do you think a world without money would be any different than the world we live in today?
Not
I
really.
think
No.
That's a double-edged sword.
I think it'll be the same shit.
Yeah,
Before we had
they'll find
before we
some
had
way to
money,
currency.
it was trading, bartering.
Yeah, bartering.
Yeah,
Just
trading,
goods,
bartering.
shit, and then it's just be it'd probably
Horses,
be worse.
chickens, goats. Yeah, because people will do some slimy shit. Probably
For
ambush you
resources.
after. Yep.
It'd be the same
that's how
shit,
I
y'all. It'd just be
Yeah.
thievery,
Yeah,
burglary,
it'll be a lot of
robbing.
thievery. Yeah.
So is money the root of all evil, or are we just bad
People-
humans?
people
or
just-
people
No,
or
it's just
people
that
are evil?
everybody wants to live, and they use that and that will to live. That shit that doesn't believe in good or evil. It's like if I'm hungry and you got what I need,
Got it.
motherfuckers, real quick they probably be the nice person, but they'll turn into that mode. Be like,
Well, that's what I was saying.
I'll give
earlier,
you an
bro.
example. I'll give you an example. Okay, say for example, basically, power was cut off all around America, right? And we didn't have functioning lights, stuff like that. Shit was going out of stock, gas, everything. Food was going out of stock. you know, the next big tactic people are going to resort to is trading or either robbing and stealing and killing. Like off the rip, people are going to resort to that normal tactic. Hey, like you said, you got something I want and I don't got it. Well, it looks like you could give up that. Give me that. They'll start flashing guns and doing anything else that humans know best to do. There was when chaos and panic ensues. So they're gonna start doing some resourceful ass tactics. They're gonna start being grimy, and that's just what it is. That's at the end of the day.
This is the human will to live, man. They override
Yeah.
shit. Unless
Yeah.
you just built different, but
Like I
not everybody
said,
built
bro.
different.
When
With
the
the money.
instinct takes over,
I think that it doesn't necessarily make people bad. I think it just like, you know, brings out who you truly are. Like if you have a lot of money, like if you're a greedy person, then you'll be greedy. If you're like a bad person, then you're gonna do whatever you need to do to step on people or step on others to get your money. If you're a good-hearted person, I feel like you'll do good with the money, which means that like you'll give back. You'll probably give to less fortunate. You'll maybe build facilities to help, you know, people come up in life, like whatever you may do. I feel like a lot of people that are generous with money also would donate or, you know, do things like that. Mr. Beast to be a good example of that. He's gonna make the money back like this anyway. In a video, he's gonna make the money back just like that. So it's like, why not give to people? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because at that point, you don't need that much money in this world anyway, unless you want to like save it for your next generation, which like I understand, like you want to build generational wealth, but like,
Probably not gonna
and
know what
you
to do with it anyway.
even still, you really don't need that much money. You only need
don't.
I think the statistic for everybody to live comfortably and buy anything they want is like 30 mil. That's what they said. That's it. Anything other than that, anything over than that is literally just you're just hoarding it at that point.
Yeah,
Generational wealth, you already set a foundation. You already have 401ks. You already have companies overseas. Your family is set, bro. Anything over that, you're literally just being selfish at that point.
Facts. I think $1 billion is kind of like absurd, like
Literally,
an absurd amount of money.
when I think of
That's just a lot.
billionaires, I think of it as like you have to align with the side because you can't just be a free roam billionaire. It's just not gonna happen, bro. You're gonna be sitting at the high table with all these other slimy motherfuckers, either from daddy's money or from some grimy ass underhanded shit. So literally, billionaire status is literally you gotta align with what a side. You gotta pick a side.
This I don't want to switch gears just in case people like want to keep rapping on this, but I did see an interview that Lil Baby did with Angie Martinez. He was like, "Yeah, like I'm gonna have to work for like the rest of my life, and I'm prepared for that." And Angie was like, "What are you talking about?" And Lil Baby was like, "All the billionaires I talk to, like they're still working now. Like they're not working. Like the money, even when you have $1 billion, like." At that point, I feel like your expenses and everything you put your money into, you still have to work at some point. Like even what we're doing now, if this shit blows up, yeah, we'll have a crazy amount of money and whatever. This shit, let's say this shit goes super big, we'll have a crazy amount of money. But the moment we stop working, we stop making money. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Even with people that retire, like eventually you run out of money because you don't have like money just coming in. You don't have other sources of income like that. So
Yeah,
essentially, you still have to work, even when you're not working a 9 to 5. We still have to do something. Type shit.
yeah.
No,
I
that's
know, I
absolutely
know what
true.
you mean by that because, like, when I think I watched an interview about that, a billionaire said basically they still work. They what they do and work is not equated to the same work as we do. They still work.
Yeah,
They still put in that 9 to 5 or that 12-hour shift, as they like to call it. But it's more of what's going on with the companies. How can I make more money? What can I open up? What kind of expenses? Like all this other stuff that plays into hand on how you got to be a billionaire at first. So yes, they do still work. It's don't get it twisted, people. These people still work. You just see all the flashy shit. That's just all for attention and attraction.
facts.
I mean, I feel like with that money though, like say if we got half a mil, you take it and then, you know what I'm saying, you make your money work for you, right? So like everybody's getting into investing now. Like it's getting really
Yeah.
big now, but you obviously would like you could start a business, you could fund some other people, like you would just make it or like hire employees just to make it easier for yourself. You know what I mean? So like the goal for me is not only to be able to like to not work. It's just like to not do what somebody else wants me to. Like I have no problem working on
Financial
things that I
freedom.
want to work on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why like content creation, the podcast, and gaming is so important because these are all hobbies. Like content creation allows me to be creative and to edit things a certain way and to put like a certain lens on things, to have to spread information to certain people, to try different foods, or if it may be to try different disciplines, read into different religions, things like that, and then read books, learn languages, and then just document the whole process to becoming more of like a wholesome person, and just someone that's like a lot more well-rounded, like to learn to be bigger than just a person that's working day in and day in and day out to pay bills. Like I really want to be this person that like I can learn, first of all, where I come from, like why the world is the way it is, like why the languages are the way they are, just like to really just dive into like little stupid shit like that. And if those will make me money, then I'll continue to do it. But it won't necessarily be work. It'll just be me exploring different avenues of life. And then with gaming, like every now and then I'll play games with y'all. Like obviously if I can make money doing that, which I have, but like if I can make money to sustain myself, then I'm going to continue to do that. You know what I mean? It's just that it would suck for it to feel like a chore, but that's like probably the best chore or job that I could have because I don't have to do too much.
Who came out and said that? I think it was Sunny Digital, the producer. Y'all
Mhm.
might have known. Y'all heard his producer tag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, he said something about his like at first producing was fun, but now it feels like a regular 9 to 5, like a job to him. And I can see that. I can see that it sucks, but it does happen. Like the podcast feels like a job sometimes. Shit, sometimes we get on this bitch and don't feel like being here.
Facts.
For real. Like, damn, we'll wake up. I'll wake up and be like, damn, bro, we gotta do the podcast. It's like, all right, let's get it. But there are some times, I'm not gonna lie to you, where I do not feel like getting on this shit. Not to take away from the integrity of the podcast, but it does happen. Like whatever creative space you're in that you're trying to really like, I feel like that happens to everybody though. Like you see your favorite content creators on YouTube get burnt out and take like a month off and then come back. Like, that shit happens. When you do something every often, every week, every day, like that shit does take a toll on you. That shit's not fun anymore. And I think that's where we're getting at with the gaming shit. This shit kind of isn't that much fun. It's fun as a collective. It's fun with all four of us together because like we said, like our personalities mesh well together, so we're always laughing and having fun. But like individual, like I'm not gonna play a game by myself and not have like my friends in the call with me or whatever. Like, that's just kind of like just done. Those single player days, that's just kind of like done for me.
It's like that's what I've been saying for these past months. It's like now that I'm back and everything, it just doesn't feel gaming doesn't feel the same. You just don't. I don't have the same high as I did as I was a kid because I guess I'm maturing and I guess I'm seeing like the silver lining and like maturing and growing up. It's just like gaming just does not hit anymore unless you're playing with friends. But even still, at some degree, it does get boring really
Yeah.
fast. Because like I would be able to stand and play Call of Duty for like 6-7 hours when I was a kid. And then even when I was getting older to like 21, 22, and now it's just like I can barely stand. I get on for like 10 minutes. I want to get off already. It's just not fun anymore. It's like
Facts.
everything is dried out. Like everything we thought we had fun in, we only have fun when it's only us four. And even still, one of us goes off the deep end and it just kills the whole vibe. And then we later on, it's like, damn, bro. When you really just look at this shit, like this shit is boring. Dang.
But don't get it
I don't
twisted.
know.
We still playing games though. Don't get it twisted.
I don't
We
know
still
about
playing
y'all.
games.
We still gaming,
Hey,
For
but
the
it's like some
listeners and the
games-
viewers, we still playing
Yeah.
games. You're still
Yeah,
gonna see
we
games
still-
come up on the
yeah.
channel.
Hey, y'all can bury me with this motherfucker. Y'all can put this in my coffin, my casket,
like-
whatever you want to. This shit always gonna
Yeah,
be next to me.
I like
don't
how
give a
that.
fuck. This
I
shit
like how
always
that shit
gonna
was
be
blurry at first.
I'm never.
Is that
I'm
back to
never. I'm
98?
good. I'm good.
I like how that
Good.
shit. I like how that shit was blurry as fuck when he first brought it up. I like
Yeah,
that.
because it got the
it
little
looked
blur
nice.
effect.
That
Yeah,
available in
it
98?
looked
Blur
perfect
effect.
like that. It looked perfect like that. That shit looked amazing like that.
Nah, stop
Out of
throwing
focus.
shade.
Out of focus.
You wanna know what else is out of focus?
Yeah,
Right.
but the gaming videos are still gonna come, guys. Don't take this the wrong way. It's like we're quitting gaming. We're just telling you like how we're
Behind the
seeing-
scenes.
Yeah, like
behind the scenes. But you're gonna get some more gaming videos. Hopefully, I don't know when we played Sons of the Forest. If you in tune with gaming, we played Sons of the Forest. It was me and Rod. Other guys gonna hop on too. Oh, and Dro. Let me not forget Dro. Dro's part of the guys too. Y'all haven't seen him yet. Y'all see him in that video. That'll be his debut.
He is coming. He did get confirmation in a couple of weeks. He is going to get a camera, and you are going to see the third light skin.
And we gonna get another light skinned demon on the pod. Oh,
that man is.
It'll be lit. It'll be lit to have Nick as well as Dro. That would be funny.
Nick be playing.
Yeah, Nick, I don't know what Nick doing.
Spectrum.
Nick for real,
bro.
Nick be playing, bro. Ever since he got
y'all remember Nick? Y'all remember Nick from season 2? He was only in for like an episode. But yeah, we got more gaming shit coming up. Just a little update for the channel. We got another gaming shit. We did a tier list, like Rod said. We might have another late night shenanigans video. It just depends on what the fuck happens tonight, because them shits come out the blue.
Okay, before we wrap it up, because I was watching, I was just randomly looking through Facebook, and I had seen this post where they said the new generation of workers, plus us, the millennials, we quit jobs way too fast. And I feel like, when is it enough to say you want to quit your job if you're not getting treated the way you're supposed to be getting treated? Say, for example, you've worked at a company for about 3 years, right? You've done every single day. You've barely taken off any time for yourself. You've always been Johnny on the spot. You've done everything you're supposed to do and more and stayed late. And then when it comes time for a raise, they say, no, we have to see what's going on. I don't think this is not the right time. And all the other company shenanigans that they like to pull, especially what they pulled me at my last job. So I feel like I want to ask you guys, when is it enough to say, know your worth and just leave?
I think whenever the fuck you feel like, honestly, because you really don't owe these companies nothing, honestly, at the end of the day. But that's just like the old head, the previous generation, that they had to work and they had to stay and whatever.
Yeah.
But like, whenever you feel like it, but at least give it a chance. Don't go a weekend and be like, you know what, man, fuck this shit. Like, at least go like a month, and then, a month of doing this shit. If you work 5 days straight, that's like 20 days of you working. So it's like, by then you can have a solid opinion and be like, you know what, maybe this is not for me. Like, I stayed at Aldi's for 6 months before I was like, you know what, bro, let me get about this shit, bro. I don't like this shit. Did I overstay my welcome? Probably. I probably could have quit like a couple months back, but that's just an example.
You said they didn't have you sitting down either, right?
I'll sit down. The only time I'll sit down is to fucking ring up people, and that's however many people were in there. Besides that, I was running around on the fucking pallet jacks, stalking shit, lifting heavy shit, and they want you to do shit fast. Like, there's no downtime. You don't talk to your employees. Like, you have none of that shit. It's just moving around. And it's like, bro, that shit, it's not for me. I like to have the downtime to talk to my coworkers, because without that, I'm just a robot for real. Like, I'm just sitting here like.
I feel like nowadays that's what the companies want you to do. They want you to be a robot, a drone. Basically, don't say anything, just shut up and work. Basically, that old head mentality. It's like, oh, we're the 80s, we had to sacrifice everything. I stayed at this job even if I didn't like it for 10, 19 years, and then I retired. But yeah, where's your 401k? Where's your benefits? Where's all this other stuff that's supposed to help you out?
Where's the fun?
Yeah, where's the fun? If you're just gonna sit at a job for 6, 7, 8 years and be a drone and not have an opinion on anything, and just you don't even try to ask for a raise, you just sit there making 13 an hour, 14 an hour for 6 years, something's gotta break, bro. Something's gotta go through your mind and be like, okay, I'm getting mistreated because so and so is getting paid $18, $19 an hour, and they just came in here like 2 months ago.
Oh, and for y'all that are listening, there is no rule in pretty much any job that you cannot discuss the pay. Like, they just don't want you to. So they just don't want you to.
It's literally not even in the handbook. I literally read like a corporate handbook, and it's not there, bro. They just won't. They don't want you talking about it because that's gonna start a riot and uproar, and then people are just gonna keep flooding them with questions, talking about, hey, this person gets drone bot mentality.
I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro, and that's all I'm gonna say. If I'm not living a life that I'm enjoying, ain't like there's no point in living it.
Exactly.
Absolutely. As morbid as that might sound, like It's the truth. Like,
Exactly.
if I'm not having
It's
fun
like-
in my job, if I'm not taking anything away from it, if I'm working with people that just aren't fucking interested, that's not gonna help me do the job, I'm out. Like, I don't want to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I
Just-
feel like that's what happened to me at my last job. Sorry for getting out.
You're
So
right.
for people that no, this is the first time. I started my new job this Monday. The job I previously worked at, I've been there for, I'd say 3 years, but they said 5. And I was just looking at, I was just like in myself because Friday was my last day, last Friday, and they gave me like a little lunch party, a little goodbye party. And it's like, yeah, you've been here for 5 years. And I only got 1 raise. And I'm like, it's like, good thing I got up out of there because I was supposed to get out of there earlier, but I kind of stayed, tried to hang it out, had an old head and talking me, that old head mentality, tried to stick it through to the 4th, the 5th year. And it's just like, I feel like I've done everything. I've given that job everything I could give them, and they still did not just like, okay, let's give them a raise.
Oh my god.
And it's just like, why would you put yourself in a bind like that? People like you see these stories all the time on TikTok and YouTube, like these old ass people been here at this job for 20, 30 years, bro. All you get for your commemoration for 20, 10 years or a bag of candy and stuff. I seen like that. Bro got like a bag of candy and a pen and a cup for 10, 15 years
Stupid
of
shit.
his life
Stupid shit.
gone. Never. And then
Dumb
I think
shit.
somebody started on a GoFundMe. He got over like $300,000. It's like, bro, you're giving a company 15 years of your life that you're never getting back, bro. Like,
Facts.
understand, dude. That is no.
You know what?
Don't do that.
You know how much you could do in 15 years, bro?
Yeah, you know how
Facts.
much you could do in 2 years. Bro, we live in a day and age where you could literally use your little device and make money. You could be ahead of the game by tenfold. But like
Right.
15 years, bro. 15 years. Imagine you sitting at the same job for 15 years making the same pay.
Well, it's 15 years ago from now. 2008.
I think
God
so.
damn. Yeah.
2008.
Yeah. Damn.
A lot has changed in 15 years. You said I stayed
Hell
at the
no.
same job for 15 years. That's
But
crazy.
you gotta understand, some people comfortable like that. They
Some people
comfortable.
are, yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
some people are.
they don't want to interfere with their job or job security. Some people think about job security at the same time. But me mentally, if it's messing with my mental, I'm gonna leave. I don't care how long I've been there. I've been at my last job for 4 years. If you wasn't going, I've been on second shift doing 2 to 11 when it interfered with my kids' time, and I asked for first shift knowing you had it open, but you wouldn't give it to me. Then yeah, it's time for me to go.
Yeah. It was just
Facts.
Absolutely.
gotta go. And
I
I
was
was all
making
surprised.
18 at 20. I was making about $19 an hour at the trucking company. I was like, I'm making good money, but at the end of the day, my kids come first. So
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Anything
That's
that
how it
you
was at.
value comes first.
That's how it was
Yeah.
at Aldi's. I was like, bro, like, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, I'm making crazy money. Like, the checks were like $1,500, $1,600 a check. I'm like, bro, like, I'll pay all my bills and I start be sitting on like hella money still. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo. But then I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, like, I can't stay up late. And that's my thing. Like, I stay up late no matter what. I'm just a night owl like that. So I can't stay up late. I can't play the games with my friends and little brother because they all play late. I was like, bro, I'm really like, people are like, yeah, you work 5 to 2. Like, you get off early in the afternoon. But it's like, bro, I go home, take a nap because I'm tired as fuck. By the time I wake up, the sun's already going down. I already got to redo the same cycle, waking back up. I'm like, nah, bro, I can't do this shit. That's everyone's main point. Is like, you making good money, but it's like, at what cost?
And
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
the thing. That is the ding
Not
ding ding
fucking
ding ding
life,
ding
bro.
ding ding.
I don't have a life no more.
That
Thank
is
you.
the $1 million
Hallelujah.
question. At what fucking cost? Like you can pay me $30 an hour. The work is too much. It's taking too much of my life.
He's
Fuck that
spitting.
job.
He's spitting.
Fuck that
Listen
job.
to what he's
I'll take
saying.
$9 an hour just to chill. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna
But,
lie
like,
to y'all.
it's like crazy too because it's like people just underestimate like memories is priceless, man. Like having fun with your boys or family.
That's
And
living.
you gotta work. Yeah, that's living. You're not living, bro. Yeah, you're making good money, but at what cost? You're
You're
barely
always at
home.
work.
Yeah, you're always on work.
You ain't
Facts.
spending that money on nothing but bills. You're
Exactly.
making money to pay for a house and a car and
But
electricity.
you're not
And
gonna
food.
be using it pretty much at all. You're not gonna
Exactly.
be cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You're gonna be too tired. You're gonna be working. Be at
Hey,
work
look-
most of the time.
8
You
hours
like
a day
shit.
at that job, and you're barely at home. So
Yeah, 8 hours, 12-hour shifts.
Then you
eat
start
like
getting
shit.
fat because it's like
Yep.
you tired of shit from work. So you come home, you eat, you just feel like doing it. You don't feel like doing shit. You just go to sleep and go back to work. Eat, sleep, work. And then now it's like people lose themselves in
Oh,
that
bro.
cycle.
Yep.
That's
And
what we're trying to
we
figure out. Like trying to mature, get older, sustain yourself, like with whatever money that you can, and still have a life. You know, that's the most important thing.
I think people are missing the misconception because they're so caught up in, oh yeah, but you're making all this money. Like what cost? Like I don't have any memories. And there's people that have come out and said this, like, yeah, I went to college for such and such years, and I've sacrificed everything. I've sacrificed memories, friends, family, just to get to the job I want and make this money. But I come out and I don't have any memories. Everybody's in a blink of an eye. They have kids. They're making memories with their family. There's going overseas trips, and I'm stuck at work doing an 8 to 12 to 14-hour shift, 7 days a week, and I ain't got no life. Yeah, I got the nice car, I got the nice watch, I got the nice clothes, but at what cost? I ain't gonna be able to use it. I'm always in uniform.
I think the surge of millennials and like the generation under us not wanting to work and shit, I think that stems from the lockdown. Where we really just like motherfuckers just locked up in the house and they're like, y'all really need to like work. Like most people start working from home and shit, and it's like working from home is kind of lit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I do that.
Even then, I feel like at a certain point, with working at home, like you still fall into that same cycle.
When I say it's not what y'all think it is, like
yeah,
sitting at a computer talking to people about their bank accounts, their credit cards. It's drainful. But at the end of the day, I got the shift that I needed for my kids, and like I said, it's paying well, and it was extra PTO for, like y'all said, time off. We need a day off. I need a day off. I'm tired. So at least they offer that. But knowing me, I don't take it. So
yeah,
well,
I might start doing something like that.
No, I got into the habit now. Whenever I have like a certain amount of days, like I have like 2-3 days, I start popping them shits. That next week I have 4 days off. I just had
only use my
days off in January.
Like if I'm on a trip and I know my flight delayed, I need to take this day. That's what I think ahead instead of thinking at the time. So
that's responsible.
Yeah, because like usually when I start a new job or I get a hell of PTO, always go all the way a couple months in forward. Take my birthday off, take that week off, and it's literally just you can't tell me you're not taking off the whole week. Oh, I already put it in like at the beginning of this year.
Mine's already I'll be out the country.
Then put that shit in. What you talking about?
That's a reverse
I can't.
right
now
there.
watch me. You hit the usher. Watch this.
Exactly. Got your ass.
But like, yeah, so you can't take this day because I have to do so and so and so and so. Oh, I don't give a fuck. I'm still going.
That's crazy.
Speaking of that,
I
put another day in. I put another day. I take my mom's birthday off at the end of the month. That shit get put in tomorrow. That shit's getting put in. Fuck it.
That is literally why I left Foot Locker, bro. Like, I changed my schedule so that I could do like podcast stuff. I didn't want to be at work on Mondays because it's like I'd be there bored, like from 12 to 8. There's nothing to do.
Monday
is dead. Yeah. It's retail, so it'd be dead as shit. Sometimes I will open on Mondays. So I'm opening from 10 to 6 on a Monday and literally just on my phone for the first 3 hours because there's nothing to do. Until like a manager comes in and just like, let's put these clothes out. And I'm just like, all right, fine, let's work the clothes. Or you know what I'm saying? Like let's process these boxes, let's process the shipment. I'm like, all right, whatever. Let's do it. It'll pass the time. But like, I remember I went in there to change my motherfucking availability. And I changed it. And I went to the latest date possible. Like the system basically, once the schedule is made, you can't change your availability for that. So it gives you like 2 weeks after the fact. So I went in, I chose that date, I changed my schedule, I changed my availability. The 2 weeks go by. I look in there, I'm scheduled on the days that I asked to be off, which is one was a podcast day, which was Wednesday, and the other one was Monday. Those were the only days that I asked for. I think I asked for Monday and Wednesday and possibly Thursday for something else, like to edit the shit or something like that. Or maybe it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I asked for those days, and I was like, you can schedule me anytime Thursday, anytime Friday, anytime Saturday, and the whole day Sunday. I just need Monday because it's an empty ass day and it sucks. Then Tuesday to like spend time with like my friends because Terrell was off on Tuesday. So I was like, Tuesdays I need, Wednesdays the podcast day. I don't want to have to work and stress about the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So I did that. Come to find out, this bitch scheduled me for all the days that I was like, bro, like what are you doing? So I kind of talked to her about it. She's like, is your schedule okay? And I was like, no, because I asked for these days off. I talked to the other manager and she was like, oh yeah, so you're like, she actually scheduled she made the schedule in advance, and I knew that was a lie because it's like,
You did 2 weeks
that's
earlier.
not true. Yeah, because
did tell
I
us
went
too.
in there and that was the first date. So like, if she had made the schedule already, I wouldn't have been able to schedule my availability for that day. Anyway, and it was approved. It was approved by a manager, like the one that I was talking to. So I was like, all right, like, that shit cool. So the days go by in the week. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, I'll do it, like, because I actually had Wednesday off. So I was like, all right, I guess it's whatever. I'm still getting hours or whatever. So my off day was Friday. Thursday come and like I'm working on Thursday. She's like, can you stay for an hour? And I was like, I guess. So I stayed for an hour. And then she was like, can you work on Friday? And I was like, no. Like, no, I can't fucking work on Friday. It's my off day. Like, you playing with my schedule now. I'm asking for my time. That's all I'm asking for. I just came in for your bitch ass at 8 o'clock at night, and I stayed here till 3:30 in the motherfucking morning to process shipment that y'all got blocking off the fucking bathroom in the office because y'all understaffed and y'all don't want to fucking hire people. Like, I understand that I'm very reliable. I'm probably the best worker in this bitch, and I could be management if I fucking wanted to, but still, I have a life, and that's the reason that I'm not management. I'm trying to work on other shit and put my time and energy into it, and you're hindering that for me. I don't know why why you don't see that that's fucked up. You got a life, you got a man, you have a daughter, and you got a kid on the way. Like, you should absolutely know what it feels like. It's like, bruh, I'm not trying to be in that boat. Help me out. Help me help you. Help me stay here and actually help you. Just alleviate the time for me. That's it. That's all I need. So,
That's what they yell at.
yeah, and she kept stepping on my toes. So I was like, all right, bet. I left. I went to finish line. Went to finish line. They paid me $1 and some change more. My friends had left and went to finish line. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to finish line. I went to finish line. They scheduled me Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off. And it was less work that I had to do. So fucking chill. And then I moved to the one over here that's like kind of trashy. It's like being at Southland. They have more inventory, but it's like, or they get more shit, but it's like, it's a lot more chill. I can sit down. Bro, imagine working at Foot Locker, Terrell, and being able to sit down on the fucking counters or lean on the registers. I sat down on benches before. Like, just sat down, was on my phone at finish line. That shit is so chill, bro. I love that shit. It's amazing. Then if you want to resell shit, like, you're not supposed to, you get fired for it. But like, you want to resell shit, you can. So these shits looking mighty good right now. They looking like investments. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so I was just like, all right, I bet I'll take it. I'll take it. So I'm trying to keep my little finish line job, but I'm also trying to work something else, like maybe on Mondays, Thursdays, so I have like a little bit more change in my pocket, a little bit more play money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm in the same boat. Even though I left my company, they'll welcome me back with open arms. But it's like, do I really want to go back? Because I've been on both shifts. I've been on night shift and day shift. And I've only rarely worked mid shift. But it's like, do I really want to go back into that headache that I left? Because everybody there I know, we all moved up to the QC positions because we got tired of how we were being treated as technicians. We went to QC, and that's just like the highest we can go. So it's like, do we really want to deal with all that fuckery from upper management? Like, why stuff isn't done? And it's not even us. It's not even our fault. They literally just blame us because we have to check and verify everything to make sure it's all right. So it's like, I really want to go back into that and deal with this bullshit because you're not having a good day or your wife didn't give you none last night. Like, do I really want to deal with that, bro? I don't think I want to deal with that. And everybody's just like, oh, you're really leaving, dude. Why don't you stay? It's like, bro, you heard them, man. I stayed here for 5 years, bro. Y'all didn't try to give me a dime or a cent. But little Timothy just comes in 2-3 months later and gets way more money than everybody here. That's why I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, bro didn't even put in the work. Oh, you have a certification? That's cool, but you don't have no experience in this shit.
Facts.
Versus somebody who's been here for 5 years that damn near knows everything. Come on, bro. Like, make it make sense, bro. Like, these jobs, like, I appreciate some people These jobs don't care about you, bro. That 2 week notice is for them to find somebody. You really don't even have to give a job a 2 weeks notice. Now, in some cases, say for example, you score a higher up echelon paying job, they do that shit. They do background checks. They do extensive background checks. They find out where you ate, where you slept at when you first started, all the 9 yards, bro. They will literally dig some. You had a speeding ticket from '09. Why didn't you pay that on time? Like stupid shit like that. Yeah, bro. Like you got to be cautious, but like for the average 9 to 5 job, that's factory or customer service, they really don't. They really don't care. Bro.
Yeah.
They really don't care, bro. Just at the end of the day, it's about protecting your mental health, bro. Because health is wealth, bro.
Facts.
If you feel like you're not being treated right, and you actually did your due diligence, and you actually gave it 100%, and you've stayed there for some years, or maybe even close to a year, then it's time to move on, bro. Life is too short to be sitting at these jobs for 15 years like these people in the 80s. Like, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm not doing that.
Yeah, shit did.
I think about the long-term effect of everything. Like, I'm sorry, but the long-term, like 401k, all this other stuff, good health benefits and stuff like that for my family or my kids when I have some. I think about stuff like that. But if you're not trying to put nothing in my pocket or trying to move me up the ladder, then what the hell am I doing here?
Right.
Yeah. Hey man.
Hey,
I think that's it. I think that. What you got something?
They just coming for someone that wasted how many years I was at Dollar Tree?
A long
Oh
time.
yeah. I was gonna ask you about that too.
He was there. I left after him. I was like, this is not life.
Been there for 9 years.
Bro. You know what's crazy, Dizzy? He literally seen me grow up. I was literally at the end. I was like 8th grade when I met Denzel, and I graduated to senior, and he went to college, and he was still in Dollar Tree.
That's just wild, bro.
9 years, man.
I came in as assistant manager, and he was working there years before me, and I'm like,
a decade.
I'm like, he needs to be assistant manager, not me. He knows everything from the back end to the front end. Like, he knew everything, and then they still would not offer him the assistant manager position. I was like, I don't want it. I didn't want assistant manager. I don't want to be a manager. That's not me. But of course, I had to take it. And that's why I was like, I wasn't feeling it. That's not me. So I left, and he was still there. I'm like, and they still haven't offered you nothing. He was like, nah. I said, yeah, it's time for you to go.
Disrespectful.
I'm doing this now. I'm doing less work for damn near double. So I'm content for right now. I'm good.
Yeah.
Boss up, King.
I invested in myself and started my own business, but it took a lot out of me. So that's why I went back to corporate America, of course. But I started my own trucking business, and I was just like, I'm not here with my kids. I can't really do nothing. I'm seeing the world, but I can't do nothing. And so I was like, I can't spend time with my kids. I said, I don't want to miss out on those moments with them. So I was like, you know what? Sell my truck, or I'm going to just give up my LLC and just say, forget it.
I understand how that is too. My mama started a business. She had this clothing business. It was actually clothing for kids and like accessories and stuff for them. It's called Precious Apparel. And it was like she would sell all kinds of shit. Anything from like infant sets to like what do you call them? The teethers, pacifiers, like all kinds of stuff. So
yeah, man, that's lit, bro.
Yeah. I mean, she closed it down, but
Yeah. Hey man, the trials of tribulation, man. What all the successful business people all had companies that fucking failed. You know what I'm saying? So keep trying, man. There's your favorite content creator had like 7 YouTube channels before that one popped off. You feel what I'm saying? But hey, man, I think that's gonna wrap it for episode 55, man. I don't know where we're at because I started recording like 20 minutes before.
Hour and 18. I started as soon as Rod started talking.
Yeah, I'm at hour 34.
That's decent. We ain't doing no 2-hour episode. There wasn't that much bullshit that happened throughout the week. But hey, man. Oh, this popped into my head in the episode. If y'all want to see a Just the Guys mukbang, let us know, man. Let us know. We'll rap about random bullshit. So I'm looking at my wings. I was like, bro, if I start cracking these hoes right now, let me not. Let me be respectful of the podcast.
It's gonna be like the season 1 finale. I remember that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Check that out.
Do that.
Yeah. if you made it this far and you want to see us do a mukbang off the podcast, of course, it'll be his own separate video. We'll rap about whatever. We'll probably talk cartoons, anime, whatever, like random bullshit that wouldn't fit on the podcast. If y'all want to see that, drop it in the comments, bro, or DM us or whatever. However you want to get in contact with us, do it. We're all on every platform. All the guys have the fucking YouTube channel, damn near, and the TikTok account. So if you want to, you know what I'm saying, however you see fit. But we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all for listening this far, man. Season motherfucking 3, man. It's gonna be a banger season for real. We're gonna have way more guests. So we cracked the code for that shit. So we definitely can have 8 motherfuckers on this bitch for real. And I don't have to take the brunt of the force for real. You'll get it. But you're listening to this, you're part of the guys too, man. It's been your guys and Desi. And we'll catch you next week, episode 50 motherfucking 6. Thank you for the audio listeners too. Y'all going stupid. We appreciate y'all, man, and catch y'all next week, man. Adios.
Peace.